And then the elites are all in charge. The public's watching TV, and we'll give them widgets and foundation series type things to divert them. This is all in the documents. And let them try to run an empire. We'll build a whole new empire. And so Eisenhower gives a speech, he doesn't just say military-industrial complex. He says the technological elite, watch the full 21-minute speech, his farewell address in 62. He says, or 61, he says, you need to watch out about the scientists because he said no to the NASA plan when he found out what it was.
What is it?
It's a breakaway civilization where you don't try to run the whole planet. You siphon off resources and build a whole new advanced system, and then you play everybody off against each other and collapse it. So when I say, what is NASA? If we could take NASA back over, it's bigger than the CIA. It's the real government. The spaceships and the stuff, that's all PR.
NASA is the real government?
NASA, there were two breakaway governments, two shadow governments. I talked about shadow government 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it's in the documents. And so you had one that was British run, and the Germans came to our own U.S. elites and said, hey, you always need a couple plans. They said, we've got all this on the drawing board. The EU, a plan to poison the food and water to get rid of the dumb people, a plan for off-world bases. We've got, by the way, we're taking hardcore drugs, and we're in contact with aliens.
How is
They're giving us technology. It was the Germans first got in touch.
Well, how'd they do it?
They were really
drugs.
into the occult.
Drugs.
Yeah,
yeah, really into the cult. That's what all the Indiana
He had like
Jones shit is
witches
about.
and shit around him at all times.
Yeah, human sacrifices.
Did you know that?
No,
and
they
that's
had like
real shit.
Yeah.
The Vril Society.
But what I'm telling you, Joe, this is not me. You go to the real deep PhD level history books.
Okay.
NASA is the German breakaway government. It's always the Germans and the Brits fighting for dominance. Okay?
So what you're saying is when Operation Paperclip acquired all those Nazi scientists, they essentially started running NASA. So NASA became like almost like an offshoot of the German government, this offshoot government?
Yeah, the Germans had piled all the wealth away. They had everything, so they made
deals. Does that really make sense, though, that in 2019 that's still going on?
No. The British intelligence doesn't run the CIA today. The British Empire was under attack and just bankrupted itself in World War I. It said, we'll give you the keys of the kingdom. Churchill wrote 3 books, this history of the English-speaking peoples. He was half American. And this is officially in books. We merged with the British Empire in like 1930, covertly. Okay, that's what the CFR is British intelligence and U.S. intelligence. So the U.S. runs the show. Okay, so you've got, but German intelligence came to Eisenhower and said, listen, you don't need to do all this. We haven't given them the real technology. We're in contact with aliens. And they've given us the whole plan.
Now, where are you getting this?